Washington, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the Wizards trading Emeka Okafor and a draft pick for Gortat. Clark seemed like a pretty good move at the time.
Yeah, you know, Okafor had that season-ending injury. The Wizards making a push for the playoffs, and they were able to re-sign Gortat this offseason.
And the Hawks making a change here. Sefolosha's checked in. Teague kicks to Millsap for 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Millsap's got 5 points so far.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Nene, the screen. Off the pick, and he comes off the screen and skims it through.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
To the paint, out to the right wing. Horford dishes to Sefolosha. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 5. High post shot. And he hits the jump shot.
He's smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
There's a screen by Gortat. It's Banks with the drive. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Down low, here's Carroll, and that one is stuffed right through. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense is good a job offensively, as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Elton Brand's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Schroeder in for T. Sefolosha passes to Schroeder. There's the dish to Scott. Outside Carroll. Rebound by the Wizards.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
And now it's a double-digit lead. 9 points for Cool Hands. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Schroeder. No luck. And the Wizards now going the other way. And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger of becoming a treadmill team. But they have a good base right now, and I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
And the Hawks making a change here. Payne's checked in.
Boy, Chris Humphries is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. Has always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive glass, and never afraid to get in there and battle. He's never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
Wizards leading by 10. Outside Banks. He dishes it to Pierce. Outside Banks. Left side Banks. And that one's on target from the wing. Banks has got 11 points. And Humphries, lightly regarded as a defender, but, you know, Steve, I think he made some strides last season.
I agree, Kevin. He blocked shots at a high rate. You know, in the past he's struggled against the quicker power forwards, but he's got the size and strength to deal with the real strong fours around the NBA. The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line. Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good by Pierce.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Schroeder kicks to Brand. Dishes it to Sefolosha. It's Scott on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Humphries with the rebound. And Coach Budenholzer, two-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball, also graduated with a triple major in Steve politics, philosophy, and economics. It sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. You know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks.
Here's Schroeder, and that one goes long.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And a double-digit. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Banks in at small forward. Chris Humphries is out there with Pierce. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Miller in at the point guard.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Korver kicks to Schroeder. Here is Korver. 26 points for him last game against New Orleans. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Here's Schroeder, covered by Miller. And here's Korver from the arc. Good! Korver's got his second basket of the night.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Miller off a pick from Banks. Miller dishes to Banks. Pick by Humphries. It's Banks with the drive. He got the advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Banks has got 21.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Sefolosha passes to Korver. Kicks it to Sefolosha. They get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Number 5, the Hawks.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Payne. Millsap comes in for Mike Scott. Damari Carroll's checked in for Sefolosha. And it's Teague in for Schroeder. Nene, he's checked in for the Wizards. It's Banks with the drive. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Banks has got 23. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Teague with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Millsap kicks to Carroll. He feeds it to T. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. Here's Millsap. Banks with the block.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
You know, they've done a great job of getting the hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Nene, the screen. It's Banks with the drive. And there's the foul. It goes on Cooling. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Miller against T. To the middle. Here's Carroll. That's good. And so T with the assist. Carroll's got 6.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Banks, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Banks has got 28 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
T dishes to Horford. To Carroll. Now the feed to T. Double by Banks from the arc. T can't hit. Wizards leading by 23. Bullock passes to Banks. The pass to Seraphin. Bullock kicks to Banks. Launches a 3, and again, Washington with the triple.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
Horford in the post. Seraphin's there. Here's Millsap. Good D by Miller.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him. Well, Paul Millsap has said he doesn't feel undersized anymore with the way the league's going, but more emphasis now on spreading the floor, so Millsap fits in easier. He can always find somebody to guard.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Millsap's got 9.
Guys, he's shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Left side, Banks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable.
Smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Miller against T. Charity stripe shot. That is good. T's got his second bucket of the game to go. Washington's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. They set the pick. It's Banks with the drive. Banks off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, what a busy summer the Washington Wizards had. They brought in a lot of veterans, DeJuan Blair, Chris Humphries, and Paul Pierce. They're hoping that influx of experience will enable them to take the next step in the wide-open Eastern Conference. They've added some real depth in their front court, Kevin.
DC fans have to be excited. Thank you, Doris.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.